It's week 12 of the National Football League. And everyone's watching Peyton Wilson. He's a nightmare to deal with in the front seven. It's the Seahawks and the Huskies coming up next.
Well, the Skies certainly aren't cooperating. Alongside Brock Heward in the booth, I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, we usually at this point... Ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And away we go from Lumen Field. Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And they'll be led out by their fourth-year quarterback.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, and he took great care of the football. And, of course, well, he cares less about those two numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down, it will say right at the 39-yard line. And not what they wanted to see, just one play in. Their tight end shaken up as we get a timeout. Training staff out to work on him. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Man in motion here. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Still inches to go on 3rd down. They go play action here. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Nice work by the defense on that drive, Brock, as it looks like they're going to get off the field here with a 3 and out.
You kept them from generating any sort of momentum to give this drive legs. We know offenses, they've got to see the chains move to get it going, but that forcible hit knocked the ball loose.
And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. And they'll be let out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Dropping back to throw. Caught by Burton. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he takes this across. Nope, beg your pardon. They're going to spot him right at the 35-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Throwing from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down, it will say right at the 39-yard line. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Shotgun, hand off to Taylor. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Fourth down punt from the Seahawks, and that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. Pulled in at the 20. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Huskies and their running back about to get back to work. And he has just shredded NFL defenses so far this season. You can see he's sitting 2nd right now across the league in rushing yards. first down. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 29. That one's incomplete over the middle.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. We'll pause. They're not ready to kick it quite yet, and take a timeout. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. That punt goes 63 yards. And it'll be Seahawks football. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They go again with Taylor. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. He gets 6 on that play. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down. Pass play coming here. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Oh, look at this. He gets it back. And this is a huge loss on the play. The rookie out of Alabama, they're on the tackle.
We all saw the brief moment of full-on panic between the ball coming out and him getting back on it. The impressive part is he kept his composure while it was still loose. One mistake didn't become 2, and he cleaned it up before any defenders could.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Trying again following the sack. Short pass brought in. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Throw left side, complete. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Tackle made by Jeff Okuda. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Throwing now, off play action. Taken in by Pierce. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory. 3rd and just 2 to go. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And they take him down right along the 30.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket, and get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. That's a pickup of 9. And they'll have first down. From the red zone now. Got a man, it's Mayer. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these out cuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
And that hit stops him in his tracks. Nothing for them on second down, and now it's 3rd and 1. All right, still scoreless through one quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Time to begin the second quarter, and we'll pick up with what's already been a lengthy possession. They're moving it well, but now face a 3rd and short. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. No gain on the play. Defense holds yet again, and now it's 4th and a yard.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
So 4th down, and out comes the field goal unit. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that will get them on the board.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Now Seattle all set to go here on offense. And coming off our first points of the ball game, they're going to take over now trailing 3-0. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Throw finds Evan Ingram. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. A give left side to Taylor. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Forced out to his right. He's running for it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They got 24 yards on the play. And the Seahawks will have a first down. From the gun, Taylor. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
2nd and 8. This is hauled in by Ingram. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. They motion the tight end over. Has it at the 7. It's a Seattle touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Seahawks take a 4-point lead. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But that defense was flying around and making the play.
This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
The Huskies lining up for a punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Call that a 64-yard punt officially. And it'll be their football. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Well, you kind of expect this to happen a couple of times this season, right? They catch the rookie here for roughing the passer.
Yeah, that comes with experience, Kate. Rookie is so excited to make plays in his first season. You just get that tunnel vision on making the sack. And he doesn't realize the ball was already gone.
And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the sticks. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Straight ahead with Taylor. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So another punt coming up. Michael Dixon back out there. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. Now this is a beauty of a kick. It's headed out of bounds. No chance at a return or a touchback. They're going to mark it out at the 6. The offense getting set to go. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. Setting up a throw. He's got a man left. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Kid, I was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week, and I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, and give him a chance to make a play.
A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. First down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
They'll send him over right. First and 10, looking to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Back to throw. Throw reeled in by Mayer. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. Working quickly here. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
Well, QB put it pretty close to the sideline to begin with, and the defender, look at it, just put his little hand right out there and just encouraged it to fall.
Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this goes out of bounds. The fumble, not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play.
I think that's one of those cases, Kate, where this defense wished that ball was round. You know, it's not, and it bounces in funny ways, and unfortunately for the defense there, it bounces the wrong way right out of bounds.
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. Third and long for him here. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up fourth down.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Crunches off the right upright, no good. But a flag came down, and if it's defensive, they could get another look at 3. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a first down.
Automatic first down.
You hate to see this on fourth down for that defense, roughing the kicker. Now they've got a first inside the red zone. Working inside the red zone. Dumped off to his running back. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Throwing on 2nd and 6. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Touchdown! So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
That one right down the middle. And the Huskies push their lead to 3. Following a touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. This is ahead for about 5. Charvarius Ward brings him down. So at halftime, the Huskies fighting to an advantage on the road. Now we'll jump from the West Coast to the East. Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly today. We're skipping right through to the start of the third quarter. Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. Field flipping return as he brought it down on the opposite side of the 50. The Seahawks sending their offense out to begin the third quarter. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. And he's got this down to the 40. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. They'll throw it. Vacates quickly left side. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
Throwing from the gun. Caught by Miller. And that's good for a gain of 5. Charvarius Ward brings him down. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Back now, pressure on its way. Cut out left. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Taylor now up the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
First down from the red zone. Brought in close to the 8. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal. Some movement there before the snap, right side of the line. This is going to back them up.
Ball start, offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They'll run here, following the penalty. And he's able to bring this one down to the 4-yard line. 8 yards on the carry, and that brings them closer for 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw. The back grabs it.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take the lead right away in half number 2. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. This offense making its way back out now. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. First down, ball at the 36. He's dropping back to throw. Completed over the middle. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
They'll run now on second down. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Back to throw now. Setting up the screen. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. On now comes their punter. And they could really use a good one here. Averaging a little under 50 a kick so far, Brock, as he gets away another one. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. The Seahawks have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They're already on a modest little winning streak here, currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. They've got first down from the 31. They go play action here. They'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They give to Taylor, right side. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Connects on the crosser. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Play made by Deron Payne. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Three quarters in the books from this one. It's the Seahawks with it, currently with a not quite so comfortable lead. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. They'll throw on 1st. He's on the move. He can run it. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Pickup of 2 here. And it sets up Seattle with first down. Taylor again. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. This time it's a passing play. Cut near the goal line. And that will not be enough for a first down. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Here's a give to Taylor. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. They'll try and throw it here. And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks now lead by 10. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Seahawks drive their lead to 11. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Their offense ready to take the field now. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's able to maneuver this up past the 30. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. From the 32. Short pass brought in. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. Pass play on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing he woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
Gets it to him on the screen. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create it.
Seahawks bringing the pressure, and they got him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Back to throw, needing a first. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
They've got 1st down from the 31. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Escapes out to the left. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They bring a tight end in motion right. From the red zone now. Complete. It's Ingram. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. He brings it in. And he drives this forward to the 6. A nice gain of 8 there, and it brings them to 1st and goal. Now a handoff to Taylor. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Another shot for Taylor. And he gets him one as we've come up to the 2-minute warning. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. Throwing from the gun here. Fails. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. On to try the field goal now, Chase McLaughlin. Pretty easy kick here, Brock, just 22 yards. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that extends their lead to 14.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game. It really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now this offense ready to head back out. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. 2nd and 3. Finds him over the middle. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. 1st and 10, gotta score immediately here. Only one timeout left, and that clock winding down. Gets this one to Pierce. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Only one timeout remaining. They've got to work quickly here. It's 1st and 10. That one's complete over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. They are throwing it again. A bit of desperation. He's got it deep downfield. And this is caught for a score, and we are not done here yet. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
As we approach the final half minute of play, their comeback hopes resting on recovering this kick. And the Seahawks get a hold of the kick. That should just about do it for this game.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
The Seahawks in a victory formation as they take a knee. Kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. So several thousand 12th men and women cheering as the Seahawks win at home. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a result, they're leaving here with a victory.